Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news. I am your anchor. Doug a Little Deeper, and my co-anchor is actually on vacation today. Tonight's top story. In Teletubby Land, the zombie apocalypse broke out yesterday after a certain vacuum set off an alarm. Luckily, Geico recently helped the Teletubbies with homeowners insurance. Tinky Winky was able to buy a new purse. Dipsy bought a new hat, Lala bought a new ball, and as for Poe, well, let's just say that she got to go on a vacation to Poland. In other news, conservatives are upset over a new episode of the PBS children's cartoon Arthur, in which Arthur's teacher is found to be guilty. Meanwhile, nobody seems to care that Peppa Pig's head is a fallen whistle. And speaking of blue suede shoes, let's find out what's going on in sports. What a day it was. Please welcome sportscaster from New Orleans, Mr. Mardi Gras himself. Marty, what's in store for us today?
Thanks, Doug a Little Deeper. I appreciate it. I will fill in the blank with the sports and news today. The Beverly Hillbillies football team defeated the Seattle Seahawks 902-10 to 30. The New York Yankees baseball team are planning on competing against the New York Mets again for the next baseball games. The LifeSong Boys Bro Ball football team will be selecting their newest quarterback. 25-year-old Jack Widrig is considering to be fully energized and ready for the next game for the month of October outside of Fruitful Vine Christian Church in Ballston Lake, New York. The Washington Flagpoles football team defeated the Alaskan Totem Poles 70-60 in their first match. The Flagpoles scored 50 runs in their first inning, but the Totem Poles were far behind by scoring 40 points. The Flagpoles were patriotic once again. The Saratoga Springs Matchbox off-roading driving teams are planning on making a lot of road trips this year to many cities, thanks to Jack Widrig's sweepstakes. That name was familiar. Head coach Jason Martinez says that the fun never ends for him or his athletes because they know that they will continue to work hard on achieving their goals every day. That's sports.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mardi Gras. And now let's take a look at what's in store for this week's weather. Please welcome meteorologist Anime. Anime, what do you have in store for us today?
Thank you, Doug a Little Deeper. Well, the ladies had great weather for camp this week. It was sunny in the 80s with nice cool weather for sleeping at night. And I bet they had fun swimming and having fun doing all the outdoor stuff they had planned. Unfortunately, the guys are not going to be so lucky next week for camp. There's a possibility of torrential downpours with a slight chance of some tornadoes and hurricanes, with a minuscule possibility of a locust infestation. So they're not going to be happy campers. Of course, they will get eaten up by mosquitoes as well, and raccoons are probably going to ravage their campsite as well and eat all their food. So they might not have the best time. Back to you, Doug a Little Deeper.
All right, thank you very much, Anime. This has been the look at LifeSong Video Class News live at 10. Please make sure that you join us next time, as we will be covering other news topics. So, until next time, I'm your anchor, Doug a Little Deeper, signing off for now, and stay tuned for the Tinky Winky and Poe show coming up tonight. Till next time, good night, good news, thank you for watching, and good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night.